Hey guys, so I'm bringing to you guys some of my favorite recipes that we cooked this week. This video is in partnership with WW. You guys know I have been using their program for a while, so if you want to get all the secrets on the recipes, stay tuned. Okay, so it is Sunday, and of course you guys know with Sunday comes our ritual pizza routine. This is going to be a little bit different because we are doing our version of a little bit of a fast, so we're not really doing any meat, or like we're doing pescatarian, so we can't do the usual, and then we're also trying not to do any bread. So I have, this is the cauliflower pizza crust. I got this from I want to say I got this from either Walmart or Publix, and I like it because it is actually a cauliflower pizza crust. I know some of them, they say that they're cauliflower, but then they're mixed. So I looked it up, of course, because I actually had a grocery delivery. I didn't go out to get this, but I'm in my WW app and I'm clicking on the barcode scanner. And so I am just going to scan this. And for one serving, let's see, one serving here is 1/3 crust. It is 2 points. So I could have this entire pizza crust for only 2. Let me show you. So see, oh, my screen is like not good. So see, we've got the cauliflower pizza crust, one serving for only 2 points. So do you want to separate? Do you want to do 2 pizzas, or do you just want to do 1 pizza?
What do you mean?
Like there's 2 pizza
minis?
You want to just do 2?
Are you gonna eat 2?
I mean, it's only 6 points, or maybe we should just do 1 with like a big salad.
Just do 1.
So we're just gonna do 1. This is a pizza
Put
crust.
A bunch of extra cheese and veggies on it.
Okay, just gonna do 1 pizza crust, and then we're just gonna do a big salad. So. So guys, this is what the pizza looks like fresh out of the oven. Looks good. The cheese is nice and gooey. And then I just made a salad to accompany it. We've got a spring mix, some cucumbers, tomatoes, red onions. Then we also have like some little fried onions over here. And then I've sprinkled it with a little bit of oil and then a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So in this instance, the only thing that I really have to worry about here is the olive oil. Put like a half a tablespoon of olive oil, some Parmesan cheese, and then of course a little bit of fried onions that we had left over here. I'll put the points for all of those in the description box, as well as the salad. Let me grab the salad dressing that I'm going to use. All right, so that is the salad dressing I'm going to use, the Bolthouse Farms Classic Ranch. I went ahead and scanned it, and for 2 tablespoons, we're only looking at 2 SMARTPOINTS. So really quick to reiterate, this is the crust is 2 points per 3rd serving, so I'm going to do half of a serving, so you're looking at about 3 points for the crust. I'm looking at 2 points for the sauce, and then about 3 points for the cheese. So what is that? 3, 2, and 3? 3. So it's about 8 points over here. I can't remember the points for the oil and the cheese off the top, and then the onions, but I'll link that below. And then of course 2 points here. So right now we're looking at about 10 points, which is really good. So this is our normal Sunday meal. Just made a little bit better. If you've never tried the cauliflower pizza crust, definitely try it. Especially if you like thin crust pizza, it's actually really good. So that's our Sunday. All right, so another day, and I'm actually going to do a little bit of breakfast meal prepping. I have not really a lot of meetings, but I have some early meetings this week for work, and so I don't really have the time to sit and go through the whole routine to make the oatmeal. So I'm just gonna make some really quick and easy egg frittatas, and yeah, so let's get right into it. Okay, first things first, I have the oven preheated at 350 degrees, and then this is just a muffin pan 4 count that I have already sprayed with a little bit of Pam spray. So the oven is just preheating. I'm only using 5 ingredients. I will make sure to put their SMARTPOINT equivalency here, and then I'll also put it in the description box. So first things first, we're going to be using a couple of brown eggs. I'm also meal prepping for 2, so me and my husband. And then I've got this. It's just basically a pepper trio. This originally is frozen. I took it out and put it in the refrigerator last night so that it can nicely get unthawed, so it's easier to bake than if you try to have it frozen. So if you do have a pack of frozen, I got this from Trader Joe's, I would just unthaw it the night before. And because these are peppers, these are 0 points. For the cheese, we have the Kraft sharp cheddar cheese. Let's confirm, but I want to say this is going to be 4 points for 1/4 a cup. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can see that. It is, maybe I should make this a little darker. Yeah, so it is 4 SMARTPOINTS for 1/4 a cup, and I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup of cheese. And then we don't really have any meat going on around here. We didn't want to do, like I said, we were doing pescatarian, but he wants a little bit of meat. So we're actually gonna do a little bit of the real crumbled bacon. Let's see. This is 1 point for 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to put, what's a 1/2 cup equivalent, 1/4 cup equivalent? I think it's like 4 tablespoons. So this will be 2 points, and I am gonna put a 1/4 cup in there. And then last but not least, to make your eggs a little bit more thicker and creamier, I always use a little bit of 1/2 and 1/2. And so it is 2 SMARTPOINTS for 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna put about 4. So let's get to making. To do is, while that's cooking, I like to go in here and I will go ahead and add that as a recipe, and that way when it's time for me to eat 1 or 2 of these things, I don't have to worry about what my points are. So I'm just gonna call this Egg Muffins, and then you can add your ingredients. So right now, let's see, we've got brown eggs, peppers, 1/2 and 1/2, sharp cheddar, bacon bits, and we put where it says serves, we're gonna put 11. And so 1 muffin for me, and I'm gonna hit create. So 1 muffin for me would be 3 points, and I'll probably do 2 each morning. So you're looking at 6 points for a breakfast, which I like to have anywhere between 5 and 6 points, because I also have to have an additional point for my coffee. So that's a great way when you're making a recipe and you already know like how many servings, just go ahead and add it in your WW app under the recipes, and that way you don't have to worry about adding each individual ingredient every time you get around to eating it. So let's wait on our muffins to finish cooking. So muffins are done. Let me bring you guys a little closer so you guys can see. Muffins are done. I told you guys that one would spill over, and indeed it did, but if you guys could smell what it smells like in here, it's so good. So cut the oven off. I have a tendency to leave the oven on. That's not good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let these cool off for several hours. And then I'll put them in 2s, and then for probably sort of be 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 3. So 5 different bags. That way we can snack on them throughout the week, and it's easy to just pop them out of their individual bags, put them in a microwave for like 30 seconds, and then you're welcome to eat them. So that is it. Really, really quick meal prep for breakfast. Like I said before, I'll put the link of this and of course all of the other recipes I'm doing this week in the description box, as well as their cumulative smart points. But Monday meal prep complete. Okay, so it is Wednesday, so we are doing, well, I am doing my famous wings. Have I ever made them before? No? But we're willing to try. So to start off, I just have some chicken wings, or like chicken cutlets. I have them sitting in a pot of boiling water. They're going to boil for 15 minutes, then I'm going to put them in the broiler. So I'm gonna let them boil, and then we've got some sauces. So I've got garlic salt, a little bit of ground cinnamon, don't knock it, garlic sriracha, and then my favorite seasoning, Slap Your Mama. So once those get through boiling, I'm gonna put them in a mixing bowl, mix these spices together, put them in there, and then we're going to broil them, and then I will show you guys how to make the sauce that I'm making. It's only 2 easy sauces. It's the Buffalo Wild Wings Teriyaki, and then it is the Mexican hot sauce Valentino. We're going to mix that with a little bit of butter to create our sauce when it comes out of the oven. But it's fairly simple. You can use whatever kind of seasonings that you want, but I thought it was an easy, simple recipe to go together. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to do fries or a salad. We'll see. It smells so good in here. Let those sit in those sauces a little bit. All right, so the fries have been in the air fryer. I did them for 375. I did a total of 25 minutes. I like mine a little brown, so we're just going to transfer them in here, and they just finished. And then I've got my Slap Your Mama seasoning. Just going to sprinkle that on there. And I'll even probably dip these in like a little ranch dip. My husband makes a ranch dip that's really good. I don't know what all spices he puts in it besides the ranch packet, but it's good. So that's our dinner. I'm going to let this cool off for about 2 to 3 minutes because, you know, don't want to burn the tongue. And then I'll show you guys the plated dinner. Okay, and today's turn of events is our last day. Please excuse the dog. We just went on the longest walk, yet he still is like wired. Anyway, so for our last meal that I am bringing you guys, is actually my husband is going to be the chef. So he is making his famous burgers. I don't know what he puts on, like what seasoning he puts on the burger, but they are so good. So we're gonna do a standard Friday night burgers and fries with Netflix. So we have, this is ground sirloin, 90% lean, 10% fat. I'm going to hold on to this barcode so I can scan it. I will let you guys know, but they're basically certified Angus beef ground sirloin. We like that better than just standard ground beef. Are you going to tell us what seasoning you put on the meat so that I know?
I sure will not.
Okay. Well,
as Pops says, rest in peace. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Okay, so there's that. The only good thing is that whatever seasonings he's putting on, this knows like 0 smart points, so I don't necessarily have to worry. And then we've got a couple of cheeses. I don't know which one. I'm either going to do the Colby Jack by Sargento. I'll probably end up doing that. And then we just got some natural cheddar from our local grocery store. Lettuce, tomato, mayo. We went with light mayonnaise. And then we got these great pickles in Tupelo, where he's from. They have like this little market. So it's the gourmet. They're actually the sweet heat pickles. So good. So we got those, and then we're going to top them off with some fries. So maybe I can like set you guys up and he can, what are you doing now? So he's slicing the tomatoes. And we're going to do them with some fries. Did you get regular fries or?
They're in there.
Ooh, my favorite. We have the Rally's famous seasoned fries. We basically have a Checkers. True story, I lived like less than a minute away from a Checkers for like 2 years in college. I don't even want to count the amount of money that I gave Checkers those 2 years. Their fries are so good. So we're gonna do burgers and fries while Axel proceeds to look everything in the house. Keep you guys updated. is my Friday night indulgence. We have a burger. I have it topped with lettuce, tomato. Those are my onions. I like to have grilled onions and some pickles. And of course we have some fries. Oh, he's putting ketchup on his. I might do that. So yeah, guys, that is it. We have reached the end of this week. Just wanted to give you guys some of my favorite meals that we had throughout the week. If I did not put it on the screen, I will make sure that I put every recipe that I mentioned in the description, as well as their SmartPoint equivalent. For those that are unaware, I am on the green plan with the myWW Plus program. I am on the green program, so I get 30 points and then, you know, all the other smart points. So I will make sure that I link all of that below if I don't put it in the description box, as well as a link if you would like to join me on this lifestyle change. I'm not even going to call it a diet because that's really not what it is. Because as you can see, this would not be on a diet. It's all about balance, and that's kind of why I wanted to get back on it. I told you guys in the first video, I was on it when it was originally Weight Watchers back, I don't know, circa 2010. It's since we branded. It's got a ton of other different things on it, different things that I am interested in it, like Headspace and at-home workouts. And so yeah, I will make sure that I link all that below. If you have made it this far and you have not subscribed, please feel free to do so. Also, click the notification so you can get more videos from me. I'll make sure I leave all the links below, and I'm going to catch you guys another time. Bye con Dios.